It is the courage to doubt what has long been established that pushes the wheel of science forward. Chien-Shiung Wu said that then walked into a midnight lab to prove it. Frost blooms on steel. A magnet hums like a heartbeat. A cobalt blue crystal sits between polished jaws like a secret about to be told. For a century, physics loved a beautiful idea. The universe is a perfect mirror. Left equals right. Always. And then one quiet experimentalist asks a question nobody had truly tested. Do you really mirror yourself? Before this night, there was a life built for honest answers. We grew up in Liu near Shanghai, where her father opened a school for girls because talent shouldn't wait for permission. She crossed the Pacific to Berkeley, learned the language of beta decay, and in wartime labs at Columbia became the person you called when instruments lied. Her leadership wasn't loud. It was calibration, the courage to tame small errors before chasing big truths. By the 1950s, Parity the mirror rule felt sacred. Flip left and right in an equation, the result should be the same. But two theorists, Tsung-Dao Lee and Chen-Ing Yang, reread the record and found a silence where a fact should be. Had anyone actually tested parity in the weak force? No. They mapped an experiment and went looking for a mind ruthless about bias. They found Wu. Here is her wager with reality. Take cobalt-60, whose nuclei spin like tiny arrows. Align millions of those spins in a strong magnetic field. Cool the crystal almost to absolute zero so thermal jitter can't scramble the order. Then watch which way the electrons fly when the nuclei decay. If nature loves mirrors, the counts left and right will match. If the weak force plays favorites, the pattern will lean and lean the same way, no matter how you flip and reflip the setup. Wu rehearsed failure before measuring success. What if detectors on one side were touchy? Reverse the field as the asymmetry flip with the spins. What if the cobalt wasn't truly polarized? Change temperatures, does the signal rise and fall the way physics predicts? What if a stray field nudged the electrons? Shield it, measure it, subtract it. Doubt wasn't an attitude. Doubt was the design. Now the night, the field holds. The crystal shivers at near zero. Counts begin. A pattern emerges, subtle, then undeniable. More electrons flee opposite the spin, not a fluke, not a drift. A preference, the weak force is left-handed. The mirror rule here breaks. Wolfgang Pauli will joke that he cannot believe God is a weak left-hander. But belief doesn't vote in this room. Data does. And data just changed the map. What does that mean for you and me? It means the right kind of doubt is a tool, not a mood. We all carry mirror rules at work and at home. Our audience only watches shorts. This market never pays for subscriptions. Ship every Friday because we always have. Stop arguing those assumptions to death. Test them to clarity. Write your Wu protocol. One cherished assumption, one minimal decisive experiment, one pre-committed metric, and one built-in field reversal to catch your own bias. Then let reality answer. It also means precision as a leadership style. Wu didn't win by volume. She won by calibration. That's how you change a paradigm without scorning the people who love the old rule. After parity fell, physics didn't implode, updated. Beauty stayed, after it earned its place behind evidence. Lead like that. Run premortems before launches. Publish the nulls, not just the wins. Measure the cost of your decisions, not just their PR. And there's a harder truth. Recognition is rarely symmetric. The Nobel in 1957 honored Li and Yang for the conceptual leap. Wu's decisive experiment didn't get the call. Historians debate the reasons. The record is clear about who made the universe speak. Don't sour design, better credit. Map contribution like you map error. Who tuned the detector? Who killed the 2 a.m. bug? Who wrote the documentation that made the win repeatable? Pull your builders into the frame when you win. Dawn, after the result. The lab is quiet. Paper tape curls on the bench. The crystal warms. Outside, the city wakes, unaware a law has changed. Most revolutions look like this. A checklist, a patient person, and a question respected enough to be tested. Wu respected the question. She designed her doubt. She led with precision. The world became a little truer. If you want more than inspiring stories, if you want a method, subscribe to Philosopher Deep Dives. Share this with a quiet builder on your team and drop doubt. Then design in the comments if you're running your Wu protocol this week.